Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. I browsed Data's replay a little bit looking for inspiration and I noticed that people had been playing this old archetype again, so I had to take it out for a spin. It is N'Zoth Paladin. Yeah, N'Zoth Paladin is back. It's performing at above 50% win rate. I personally had 75% win rate playing with this deck, so pretty good success right there. And yeah, it was fun to play something a little bit different in the current meta. The idea behind N'Zoth Paladin, obviously there's N'Zoth Card of the Deep, Valkyrie resurrect a friendly minion of each minion type, but this version doesn't really go very greedy, because there's not that many different kinds of minions that it can resurrect, but there's a couple of dragons, for example Brasswing has an immediate effect, and there is a pirate, there's Mr. Smite. So once you use Mr. Smite, you hit face, then a little bit later on you use N'Zoth resurrects Mr. Smite, so this is a bit more aggressive take on the archetype than some of the more value-based takes earlier. Mr. Smite going face, then Brasswing dealing face damage, Alexstrasza the Lifebinder Battlecry potentially dealing face damage, bunch of stuff being brought back by N'Zoth. The early game dominated by those secrets, Sword of the Fallen is here, so hero attacks cast secret from your deck, including the most annoying secret of all time in Hearthstone, which of course, oh my yog. And then, because there are no other 4-drops, you can use Kazakus gives you some power, and obviously Lightforged Cariel, the strongest Hearthstone card of all time maybe, it's just phenomenal. So the deck, some ways to be aggressive, and then in the mid game it has quite a lot of power between those Smites and Dragons and N'Zoth. So even though it doesn't pack a ton of value, but the pressure that it delivers is just very difficult to defend against it all. As for the mulligans with this deck, Sword of the Fallen is a phenomenal card to keep. You really want to start pulling those secrets from your deck. Lightforged Cariel, okay, it costs 7 mana, it's still such a great card, you always want to keep it in the mulligan. And then Iron Deep Trog is probably the best 1-drop that you would consider keeping, trying to get some board control early on. And this is what N'Zoth Paladin looks like in action. But we can do Trog in the Murger, in the Kazakus. I'm expecting this to be a Control Warrior, of course. Yep, we open with the Trog. Not that they find Trog difficult to defeat. They will not. We'll be totally chill with killing some Trogs. And also with killing some Murgers, I believe. The other hand, I could also do like a Knight here. Coining the Hand of Adal. Going the Murger, and there's exactly 5 health on the board, so perfect minefield target. And there's also like going the Sword. And maybe I will pick up an Oh My Yog, which I didn't, but I could have. I can force an Oh My Yog for next turn. Yeah, that's going to be good, right? Play this Galloping Savior here. That will force an Oh My Yog. Then I'll also try to play Murger. Let's see what happens. High prompt. Now have the Oh My Yog. Well, they can play 2 cards, of course. They don't have to play. They don't have to play 3 cards. That's an interesting card, but I guess we're going for the Kazakus. Let's go for the Greater Golem. Ooh, that's not very useful. Maybe with Rush. 2 of them. 2 golems is better than 1, right? They certainly can't brawl this board because of the Oh My Yog. There's also 1 health, 2 health, 3 health. They might be able to brawl next turn though. I guess I'm not playing the golem yet. I'll play this one. I'll play Hand of Adal there. And then jam all of these to the dome. Okay. Landon, how do I add my level 15 raider to the stream? If you're already past level 12, then you cannot participate, sadly. What did they get? Sigil of Summoning. Okay. And not bad. So that's going to be 10 damage. They're getting those taunt minions. Tough. Probably need the Dragon Tamer here. And another Oh My Yogg. Just hero power. Hope they don't have more Rancors available right now. Because another Rancor would hurt. Let's see. 2 demons with taunt. And I have this golems with rush. But warrior should find a way to survive this. Oh, they could just brawl. Oh, they found lifesteal too. Brawl is an option. Rancor is an option if they have another Rancor. Bladestorm doesn't really... Oh, they had double Rancors. That was really, really sweet. Gave them so much. Well... Oh, that's a Murgurgle Prime for next turn. Right. We try to hit them, but they have been healing up a lot. And try to Murgurgle. They still have their brawls left. So I guess they are not too concerned. That clears this spot very nicely. And then they have the brawls for next turn. Yep. The best chance for them not to have a brawl yet is now. So we're playing the Murgurgle and we're hoping for the best. 2 dormants? Well, that does make brawl a bit more difficult. How is this deck's performance? Well, I wouldn't play this if I wanted to climb. But isn't that the thing with all fun decks? Seminara. I don't even know what contributed means though. But awesome. Doesn't show up as level 12 raider because I don't know, like the assets that they gave me, it was impossible to edit the widget. It tracks a bunch of stuff. But level 12 raiders is the only thing that they're actually paying me. But contribution, awesome. That's going to be 6 minions next turn. I could of course always become Cariel. I can become Cariel and start buffing stuff in my hand. Start buffing some stuff in my hand. See how that works. Do they have weapon removal in that deck? If they don't, then the immovable object is also going to slowly but surely hit into them. I have the Noble Sacrifice. Not that it really matters, because it's still a kill. It's still a draw for the axe. I really did in fact contribute. I really don't know how it works. Like, the widget is tracking a lot more stuff than the stuff that they're paying me for. And they're paying me for new level 12 accounts. Including ones that, like, I I had a Rage Adolescence promotion 2 years ago. Like, if you made an account then it counts. If you now play it to 12. Or if you hadn't played it to 12 before. Love the Phasey Hunter deck today. Thanks, Regedit. I was feeling a little down with the meta, and when I'm feeling down with the meta, I mean the only answer is to play some Phase Hunter, of course. Well, now I have this, which means that I can resurrect this. And that sounds fun. I haven't played Dragon yet either, though. I still have the Blade Storms left. Well, that's a big Mr. Smite. So many options. I could charge, if I charge with Smite now, that's 13 damage. But then N'Zoth next turn is 8. That's 21 damage. Maybe that is enough. Maybe that is enough. We'll give it a try. Let's smite them to the dome. I have a resurrection on the smite. With the N'Zoth next turn. Okay. Looking good, looking good. How much armor can they get? I mean, they can get, they have heavy plates and stuff. I could also play a slightly longer game by playing Brass Swing and then playing N'Zoth later. Once it resurrects Brass Swing and Mr. Smite. And I have the Alexstrasza play. No, Bulwark, no. That one hurt. That's a big Bulwark. That's gonna take a lot of work to push through. I don't need the Brass Swing out there. Do I need it together with the Knight? They still have a Blade Storm left. I guess together with the Knight is fine, yeah.
The answer is here.
May the light grant you peace.
Now the Brass Swing. We'll get a couple of charges from the Bulwark away now. There's still many more left. Oh dear. They definitely have a Kazakhstan in that list. And they have the Onyxia, right? That Bulwark. It's gonna be a big problem. They spent both shield slams. Oh. Oh. So I have 6 plus 2 plus 2. I have 10 damage. They're at 11. Oh, I have enough. No, I don't. I don't. I just don't. I just don't have enough. Because one hit needs to take away the Bulwark. This is still gonna be a N'Zoth turn. This hit removes the Bulwark. And I'll play the N'Zoth. It will bring back Might, and it will bring back Brass Swing. So I get them down to 1. Alright, Warriors at 1. But they still have Frozen Buckler, they still have stuff. 17th with the tip. Hey, thank you. Thank you so much for the support. Very generous of you. It was the charge variant? Well, good luck with that, I'm at 70. That deck only has 56 damage. 54 damage. So there was never anything they could do. Could have had Wind Fury on everything. Oh, they were not even playing the good version. If I knew they were playing the charge variant, I would not have even been worried. Feel free to try. Yay! I could, like, on turn 2 I could present Hand of Adal. Turn 1 Oh My Yog. That could work. And there's the alternative to turn 2 Sword. If it's an aggro druid, it's going to be more difficult though. Oh, both Oh My Yogs drawn. That's not great. Alright. So far so good. Then we go for the Peasant Hand of Adal. So that they can't hero power the Peasant away. They would need to have a Lunar Eclipse now. And they can't even play that first because of the Oh My Yog. Thanks for the buffs. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Want another Oh My Yog out there. And then I want more secrets. And then I would hit them in the face. Alright, Oh My Yog. Galloping Savior. They might still be able to kill face tank the Peasant with something like a Feral Rage if they have another card to play before that. Good alternative to Hearthstone. I don't know. Well, instead of Lightning Bloom, they got a prep. That's the dream. That you get the prep. That is the dream, getting that prep right there. I've always hoped that, okay, maybe my Lightning Bloom turns into prep, but I have never actually managed to pull that off. But this druid managed to do that. Oh, that's a lot of Lunar Eclipses now. Because their Lightning Bloom turned into a preparation, they were able to pull that off. How about that? I want to pull the Noble Sacrifice from the deck. I know they have another Lunar Eclipse in hand now. So that was from the Moonlit Guidance. Solar Eclipses are gone. No, that's not the right order. So, no matter what sort of buff they have for this, I mean, Arbor or stuff, then it still dies with attacks, so there's no reason for me to trade. I'm just jamming these secrets in and hitting them in the face. But they could have the scale. They might still win with the scale. They might win with the scale now. That's still possible. Well, I have no more secrets, so putting this stuff on the board. Hitting as hard as I can. Hoping for no Cenarian wards. At least there's no Solar Eclipses left. Let's see. Cenarian ward is coming, okay. Are you kidding me? A Coilfang Warlord. That would die to the Cariel. And then it would summon the big taunt. But I have only 6 damage here. Yeah, that sucks. I will have to use Cariel. There's still a chance that I can do Alexstrasza on... Still a chance to do Alexstrasza to kill them. In 2 turns time.
Our hardships only strengthen.
They go down to 7 now. But there is still a chance. Alex on 9 could still do it, if they can't find another Cenarian Ward. Or a spell that gives them armor. They might hero power on both turns though and go to 9. But Brasswing deals 2 damage. So hero power is not enough. They have to find Guff, or they have to find a spell that gives them armor.
The tides have turned.
Swing here.
Honor the fallen.
Kill off that one. They go down to 5. I have 8 from hand with the Alex. If they can't get 4 armor this turn, they're dead. So... Barrel Rages, Wounded Amulets. There's still some of those tools that save them. They're dead.
And the cycle of life is reborn
Such, I mean, so much work.
with holy fire.
Holy Fire, that's my middle name, you know. That's my middle name.
May the light grant you peace.
Alright, first we try to draw a bit. Draw a little. Druid wants to play cards. That's discomforting. Do I need to get a Cult Neophyte out there now? It's a little unlikely that they would ramp next turn yet. Probably need to Cult Neophyte. No Cult Neophyte this turn, but Cult Neophyte next turn is probably the play. Oh no, they were able to ramp. It was sad. I still need a Cult Neophyte now. I have to try to prevent them from doing things. They can still overgrowth now though, because they had wild growth. Ah, it's CP. Vexia. I have to try to keep pushing. Now they get a 0 cost card. I mean, it could just be a tiny fin. Probability of Omayog is not sufficiently high. We need another Neophyte here. Try to hit base a lot. Okay. We're getting close, but not sure if we can get close enough. 2 more turns before I can Mr. Smite, and by that time, we just might Lightning Bloom some Cenarian Wards. Well, that's a good sign, because that's not a very useful card right there. So I have 14 damage and Druid is at 15 health. This one delivering a No Mayog would be very valuable right now. I can maximize the chance to do that by using a Noble Sacrifice.
Burn.
50-50. I win the 50-50. Alright, we have an Omayog in place. Don't want the Trog. Yeah, I want to try the Trog. They need to have like Lightning Bloom into, or Innervate. Lightning Bloom or Innervate into Scale. They still need a Lightning Bloom here to get armor. Otherwise they just die to the weapon. But then there's also Mr. Smite. So... And then there's... That's just too much. The Druid, right? Unless... Yeah, now you're just getting more Trogs here, so that really isn't working out for you. Ah! Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the content, please click the like button, subscribe to my channel, and check out my Twitch channel.